What is going on, you guys? Today we're going to be looking at all of the brand new maps in Fall Guys Season 2, including 2 new finals. So drop a like if you guys are excited to see all these new maps, and if you guys are new to the channel, I'm Jose, and I make all kinds of Fall Guys videos, so if you're into that sort of thing, you should hit that subscribe button right now. Alright, let's go! Before I show you guys all these maps, I do want to quickly give credit to the people responsible for these leaks, so huge shoutouts to FG Pancake, FG Cranky, and FGMuffins for these leaks. If you guys haven't already, be sure to subscribe to their YouTube channels as well as following them on Twitter. Alright, now let's check out these new maps. Okay, first up we have Star Chart, which is a race map. This map has 12 to 25 players, so you'll probably see this one between the second and fourth round. The way that you qualify in this map is by making it to the finish line by looking at the chart and following the path based on the colors that are lit up. So there are a lot of obstacles as well that are going to be moving around to make it even more difficult to move across to the different platforms. But I imagine this map will kind of be like Wall Guys because it's probably going to be pretty crowded and hard to move around, but I really like the idea of this map overall. Next up, we have our first brand new final called Tiptoe Finale. This map will only be available in squads, trios, and duo shows. It will not be available in solo shows, and there will be slightly different variations based on how many people are in the final. This final will have between 18 and 16 players, and it's pretty self-explanatory really. Basically, there is a crown in the middle of the map and you just have to work your way across the tiptoe path to make it to the crown. So I don't love this new final personally. It's not as exciting as some other finals that we have, but let me know what you guys think. Alright, next up we have Space Race, which is obviously a race map, and this is going to have somewhere between 40 and 16 players, so you can expect to see this one on the first and second rounds. It's pretty cool looking, honestly, with a lot of different obstacles and tubes and things to go through. This map kind of reminds me of the Season 6 map Party Promenade, but just kind of like a space version of that. So this one should be pretty fun. I'm looking forward to playing this one for sure, so yeah, it looks really good. Next map is called Hyperdrive Heroes, and this is a survival map with 20 to 30 players, so you can expect to see this one on rounds 3 and 4. So this one you have to just stay on the hoverboard and avoid all of the different obstacles and make it all the way to the finish line. So this one is basically the new version of Hoverboard Heroes back from Season 4. I imagine this one being pretty challenging at first, but I imagine, once you play it a few times, it'll probably get a lot easier. Really quick question of the day, you guys, so let me know your answers in the comments down below. Today's question of the day is going to be, what is your favorite map in Fall Guys? Okay, now back to these new maps. Alright, this next map is going to be our second final map, and it is called Hexa Terrestrial. And what makes this final so interesting is that it can support up to 60 players and scales with them, so it gets bigger with more players and smaller with less players. So we could really see some crazy 60-player finals with this one. It looks like there's only one level of the tiles, and it says that they disappear temporarily after you step on them, so I guess they probably reappear after some time. But I'm really excited to see how this one works because some of my favorite finals are Hexagon and Thin Ice and Hexa Ring and things like that, so really excited to play this one. Next up we have Pixel Perfect, which is probably one of the most interesting and different maps from this new season. It can have anywhere between 8 and 32 players, so you could really play this anytime, any round. And basically what you have to do is a picture will light up on the screen in front of you on the wall, and you have to match that picture by stepping on the tiles that are on the floor in front of you. And I already know I'm just going to get frustrated with this one if I'm having to work with like teammates and they're messing it up. But I think this is going to be a really fun new idea and a new map, and definitely really excited to play this one. Okay, the next map is called Frantic Factory, which is a hunt map with between 15 and 30 players, so you can expect to probably play this one on rounds 3 and 4. This map is really cool looking, but the idea is pretty simple. All you have to do is just step on the buttons when they light up, and then you will score points for your team when you do that. So it's like the map Button Bashers, only with a lot more people and a much bigger map, and it should be pretty crazy with all these different levels and areas to move around and stuff like that. It has some anti-gravity stuff, some different levels, the floor is moving, so this one should be pretty wild. This next map is going to be called Cosmic Highway, and it's going to have between 40 and 60 players. So you'll see this one probably in the first and second rounds, and all you have to do really is just hop across to the finish line. By the looks of it, this looks pretty simple. I don't really see many obstacles or anything like that, but maybe they're going to be adding those later. But yeah, you just have to hop across to the finish line, and then that's how you qualify. So yeah, it looks pretty easy. And finally, we have this really weird looking hunt map called Codename Robin, which can have anywhere between 2 and 16 players. And a lot of people think that this is some sort of collaboration map between Fall Guys and WWE. And I have to agree with this because it definitely looks like a wrestling ring, so I definitely think there's some sort of collaboration going on there. So sort of like how we had that new map with the Sonic collaboration, this is kind of the same thing as that. But basically, to qualify in this map, you just have to collect hoops. So you're going to be running around trying to avoid the rhinos and move around this map collecting hoops. Should be really interesting to see, but I'm not really a fan of the hoops maps, the team games kind of like that, so I'm not really looking forward to this one too much. But let me know what you guys think. Okay, and those are all of the brand new maps for Fall Guys Season 2, you guys. We have a total of 9 new maps, and 2 of those are the brand new finals. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm super excited to play these new maps and just figure out how they work, all the different strategies, tips and tricks, things like that. I always love when the new season comes out. It's always just so much fun. But that is going to do it for today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Adios.